All right, welcome back. If you still with me and you're watching the third video, I appreciate it. You're awesome. Let's get into it. So the first video, I talked about the $1 million home and the people that don't want to do any research living in Japan and the struggles with that, and a little bit of history on mortgage rates and exchange rates. So now I want to talk about websites I use. They will all be in the link below. I'm also going to talk about some of the other issues. Akiya Bank. There's some websites I don't have access to because I haven't signed up, but we're going to primarily focus on Kansai. If you look in the picture behind me, that's downtown Kobe. I'm going to give you the websites, and then we're going to go over a couple of different cities in Japan and some people, and then I'll post the links to the Instagram accounts that I use, including Akiya Bank. So first off, you don't make $100,000, but you can work remote. You can get a digital nomad visa, or you can get a work visa to work in Japan because your company startup has an office or is planning to start an office in Japan. I'm not a local Japanese government bureaucrat. I can't help you with the visas. I can recommend the investor visa and the visas that I would use depending on my purpose. So first off, you want to buy a house in Japan, and there's plenty of free ones that need some TLC, or they just need a lot of renovation work, upwards of $30,000 of renovation work. Congratulations. Here's the first hurdle. Is this going to be a vacation house, or is this going to be a permanent residence, or is this going to be an office that you're using in a residential capacity? So let's go backwards. If you're using the residence that you're looking for in Japan as an office capacity, you have to get it approved by the local municipal government, and you got to go through whatever their tax forms are, including bringing your passport, articles of incorporation, your LLC, and did you get permission to operate your business in Japan? DBA, corporation, whatever. Yes, you got to apply for these things to do business in Japan. So that's a hang up. Two, if you are using it as a permanent residency, you still have to go through the application process to get a Japanese um, foreign ID card to be registered in the country legally and go through the visa process. Now, the United States, we have up to a 90-day visa that is being challenged by the Japanese court system, not in a bad way. They're trying to keep people that are overstaying their visas illegally out, meaning that you're going to have to electronically apply for your visa starting the day you arrive, and then 89 days. That gives you a day to travel to Tokyo, get on a plane, and get out before midnight so you don't violate your visa and then you're banned for a year. That's not that difficult. There are other visas. You can look them up on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Japan website. They do have it in English, including the prices and fees. Again, will be linked below. First, you want a vacation house in Japan, and that was the reason why I went backwards. A lot of people hear what they want and they don't focus. So, vacation house in Japan. Why a vacation house in Japan? You want to do cherry blossom season and have a home base. That means you want to travel around either the area you bought the house in or around Japan and have somewhere to come back, relax, rest up, then go home. And you're not abusing your whole 90 days. Great. You are doing a film series, which I want to do, and you're going through different parts of Japan as far as different cultural experiences or foreigners a first time in Japan moment. You want a home base. Fine. You want to come ski in a particular part of Japan for 3 months out of the year, 2 months out of the year, and you want to go home. Perfect. We got you. We got you. So first off, I want to start off with the homes that need a lot of love. Let's share the screen, get this party rolling. So I put free homes for sale, Hyogo, Japan. Now, of course, AI is going to have its whole little response. Um, People ask questions. Yeah, you can get homes for $500 in Japan. What kind of conditioning are you going to get is completely random. So first off, I'm going to use, I want to do Himeji. Land or building, all types in Himeji. What I like about all Akiya is that it'll work with you. $25,000 gets you this. This is a rough floor plan of the house. It's not telling you what it looks like. You have a dining and a kitchen and 8 additional rooms in a house. That is the code for 8DK. You have 440 meters squared of land. Put it into Google. It'll translate. It was built in 1939. Yikes. Okay. Traditional home, 65,000. It's a 40K, so you have 4 bedrooms, dining and a kitchen, and then you have a balcony. This is a 4K. There's no dining, just a kitchen, so you're eating in one of the other rooms. You have a vacant house for 3 million yen, which is $20,000, and it's in a rural part of Himeji. You do have parking, and it's an 11 SDK, 2-story wood structure. And then you got to register for the website for more information. So literally, I browse when I get started working with my Japanese business partners going forward for primarily trying to sell properties in Japan. Then I'll be a registered agent for this site. So now this is a 9 SDK. So I know there's a dining and a kitchen. Oh, that's a storage. So you do have a storage room on the property. Let's blow it up. So you have your ground floor, you have your second floor, and then you have a wing. I believe that is a bathroom and something else. So they're showing you sides of the house. They blurred out the other parts. It's an old wooden house. It looks to be in good shape. They do have a bike rack. You got a mini garden. You got a back door. You don't really have a parking spot. 1910. So yeah, some of your cheaper properties were made before I was born. Just throwing it out there. Now, to give you some context, some of the more renovated homes, even though they were built in the 1970s, the reason why they are that is not just location, it's the fact that they've been renovated for adequate plumbing and a couple of other things. Yikes, you want $57,000 for what? Dead grass? And yeah, I have some sharp opinions, but this is one of the websites. It's not a terrible website. You don't get a lot when you're on the free side, so you kind of want to make sure that you are able to afford the fees for particular websites. Reach out to agents. So if I wanted to be in Kobe City, single story, and yes, I spelled story British English wrong. Um, Not a bad looking house, built in 1945, so right after World War II. There's no parking. So you're going to have to find a local garage if you wanted to live in said house and own a car. Someone still lives in a house. You can see the top of their head with their glasses. Nice little kitchen set, freezer and fridge, dining kitchen. There's a shower room on the backside, water closet, toilet, hand washing station and shower, tatami rooms, living room, entryway. So everything's on one floor. If I had it, I'd make him an offer that was considerably less because I'm going to have to do so much renovating the bath. Knowing my wife, it wouldn't fly. 33,000 built in 1968. We'll pop this one, then we're going to move on. All right, so we got a 2-story, tatami rooms, a shower room, a water closet on the second floor, no dining but a kitchen. Oh, say the wrong button. Yeah, this is a couple's house. The resolution's terrible. That means someone's still living there and they want their privacy. So if you see blurry pictures, that's what that means. So this is Akiya Bank. It's a nice website, plenty of options. 212,000. Yeah. 1980. Yeah. So just giving you insight. If you see a house over 100,000, heavily renovated and probably an exclusive neighborhood. And again, if pictures are blurred, someone's still living here or they haven't fully moved out and they want their privacy. And it's not my resolution on the screen, it's privacy law. So, first off, that was Akiya Bank. Akiya Bank is privately run. That is not local governments and municipalities' websites. Those take a little bit more work to find. You can still find them. So now I'm going to hop over to the first website I ever used to start doing real estate research in Japan. A friend from college helped co-found the site. So welcome to realestate.japan. Now, my misgiving, oh, first off, seminars. Services are at the bottom. You can have a home finder, room finder, order the Real Estate Japan book in English or your home language. The next one is April 12th. Heads up. But how to buy a house as a foreigner in Japan, um, all sorts of fun stuff. So let's go to the buy section. Again, I want to keep it on the same prefecture. The reason why I'm so big on Hyogo is that it's cheaper than Osaka. Kobe's still kind of a resort village ish, place to hide out. Um, what I mean by place to hide out, you can let your hair down and you can relax. So Soda is an up and coming company in Hyogo, and this is Ashiyashi. She is on the coast, a little bit ways. We saw it previously in another video on Google Maps. So land area is 573 meters squared. Land rights freehold, that means you bought it, you own it, and you're responsible for all the taxes. Nice kitchen. Finally, a kitchen with an island in Japan. Two eyes, I can work with that. This is probably the model, but it works. These are contacting and rate quotes, how to chat with agents, backyard, not a problem. And there's information. So the reason why I strayed away from this website is that they refuse, as people in business, I'm not going to work twice as hard to push a product that's not going to make me any money. So realestate.co.jp really focuses on high-end real estate or something that's going to make the commission agent some money. So the one bedroom with the kitchen in Kobe. Let's see what the price tag is. $47,000. This is if you were buying it out right, period. Don't even get it twisted. And it's tiny. I'm just gonna be blunt with you. It's tiny. I already know about Japanese apartments. So front door where you place your shoes, water closet for your toilet, kitchen sink, shower, bedroom, balcony. And that kids is $48,000, give or take some dollars. Yeah, no, we're good. So let's say I didn't want to be in Hyogo Prefecture and I wanted to just do the other thing that everybody was complaining about. Let's go to Kyoto. Again, every website has their pros, cons, and benefits, and it really comes down to you and what you're looking at. So I want a house. I've lived in apartments in Spain. I've lived in apartments in New Orleans. I've lived in apartments since I moved out of my parents' house in Texas. I lived in apartments in Japan. I'm done with apartments. I want a house. So again, set your own budget. Know what you're looking for. This Three-bedroom storage, living, dining, and kitchen is 63 million yen. Scare me. 420. Yeah, it's worth it. It's Kyoto. Kyoto's more expensive, hence why I was trying to stay in Kyoto. When it comes to Kyoto, you're living in the historic capital of Japan. This is a split level house and it's pretty modern. That bathroom is amazing, though. That shower room is amazing. Yeah, it really comes down to you and your budget. Yes, as I covered in the first video, Japanese mortgage rates are 2.8% if you get a qualifying loan from a bank. So it's not difficult. Again, real estate.co.jp was my first foray into the Japanese real estate market. I appreciate them for who they are and what they do, but I'm trying to swing in low and then renovate to what I want instead of starting out high and being broke. So let me pull up the other website and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're going to now use the Akiya Bank, which is tied into municipalities across Japan. This website was not planned for Western thinkers, so don't get upset. Just accept it for what it is, and we'll go by there. So, Akiya Banks, city, municipality, whatever. I did a filming study in Hideyoshi, so we're going to see if we can't pull up in Hideyoshi. Because Hideyoshi is in Kumamoto. Search results found it. So, Kumamoto Prefecture, the heart of Kyushu. Bite me on it. Read more. Clicking for a list of properties available in English. So 9 million yen. And this is in Eastern Hideyoshi. Um, Higashi is East, for those of you who don't know. 10 million yen excluding commission. Okay. Ganjigo Jogi. Ganjojo Ichicho. Sorry, mispronounced. Okay. Front area that needs a little tidying up. It's a really old house. They haven't switched out their siding doors. Okay, someone renovated the bathroom. That's nice. Okay, they renovated the kitchen. That ain't bad. So this is not damaged. This is just old paper sliding doors that have never been replaced. So let that be what it is. Okay, they got a modern shower. So floor plan. And the floor plan is it's two-story, front entrance. You have stairs, multiple rooms, kitchen and dining. Then you have the other bedrooms up top. So 10.8 million yen. Let's switch this up. $72,656 before our person gets his check. Okay. And then you got the area here, which isn't terrible. They're not far from the highway, Hideyoshi City Hall. So you can literally buy this property directly from City Hall and negotiate there. All right. Rental. I'm not renting anything in Japan. Sorry. But this is how it works. Now, again, I love the community of Hideyoshi because they welcomed me in 2017 and 2018, and recently again in 2024 to discuss tourism. I brought tourists to Hideyoshi, and everyone was happy with the guests that I brought. I want to bring more. Okay, so we got a large dining room and kitchen. Needs a little bit of renovation work. I can tell this is an older couple that lived in his house. Hideyoshi High School is a nice little walk. So is the elementary school. The junior high school is further out. It's about a 15-minute walk to a convenience store, a mile drive to the medical center. It's about a mile and a half to The highway, lots of storage space, one parking. Okay. Yep. You can set up a community center in the house. They updated the toilet. The shower definitely needs to be updated. Tiles got to go. So that's just one very small town in Japan. So now I'm going to look at Kita, Kyushu, which is north of Fukuoka. So fun fact, if you ever watched Galaxy Express or any of Leiji Matsumoto's facts, this is his hometown where he has his museum, rest his soul. So we're gonna pick the Wakamatsu Ward and we're gonna click. We have a two-story. Be patient with the website. 1.8 million yen. The house has been overtaken by some trees. We need to do a little bit of work, and it's on the side of a highway. And yeah, you got a parking spot. You can add it to your favorites, and it's land for sale. But yeah, not all of these websites are built the same. And this is the part where you got to hunt and peck and be patient with the website. There is no standard that's universal like in Western countries. So let's go to the Kokuraita, Kokurakita ward. Sorry. All right. So Trust Co. Limited has this property. They own this property. Nice size house. It's a used attached house, 13.8 million yen. So you got, huh, not bad. And it's next to a park. So there you go. Doesn't look like the Grudge House at all. Hint if you were paying attention. Built in 1962, there is no parking, so you have to find a public parking spot and walk to the house. So that's the websites that I use to look for properties. There's a couple more. I don't want to log into my Instagram right now. I'll just pop the names of those accounts, like I said in the description. So this is the third part. There are a lot of opportunities to buy used things in Japan that you want to work on. Can you look by lowest price and see where it lands you? Yeah, I would recommend it. I would say pick a region first, but I'm going to look in one more area and go back to Hyogo Prefecture because I want to search all of Hyogo. Now, the thing with Hyogo, there are so many regions. And before I click it and show you the map, you have to understand that Hyogo Prefecture, which is home to Kobe, Kobe is on the inland seaside of it, closer to Osaka. But Hyogo goes all the way back over the Rocco Mountain Range to the Sea of Japan facing Korea. It's a massive prefecture. And it's one of those unique prefectures that touches multiple bodies of water. You can live up in the mountains, you can ski, and you can live down by the water. Kobe, Himeji, and all the coastal towns is where it's at for me. But we're going to do this. Hyogo Prefecture has so many opportunities to go east, west, catch a train to the airport. You have two airports. You have Osaka and you have Itami. And you can fly to Korea. You can fly back to Tokyo. You can go skiing. You can do whatever. And I really want to make it easy for the people that want to do this. So I'm rebuilding the website and I'm working with a couple of other consultants on the website. When we're looking at places to go pick, we're just going to do it days we're going to be in places. So if you want to meet us, you don't want to see Tokyo, you don't want to see Kawasaki, Japan. You don't see any of those other places. You can pick, fly in. If not myself, one of my constituents will get you from the airport, get you to our hotel that we're using as our home base, and we'll just bounce out. That's the big thing. And a lot of people have either messaged me, asked questions, or they overthink it. Yeah, I overthink it too. So let's go to I'm using the Hyogo Prefecture map section. And this is Hyogo inside the red lines. So literally, Amagasaki touches Osaka. Like literally, you can cross the line and you're in Osaka Prefecture. You can cross a line and you're in Kyoto Prefecture from different parts. Like go up the highway from Tamba and you're in Kyoto. That's how close it is, but you're still in the countryside. The city of Kyoto is over here. The prefecture is massive. And it's not as small as it looks, especially when you don't have a car. So let's get into it. I want to view all the districts and I want to look at Amagasaki since it's closer to Osaka anyway. They do not have a local Akiya bank. So this local government, and this is what you're going to run into, they just don't have a link. And don't get discouraged. They just don't have anything. It's too popular. So Shia, they don't have anything. There's no link. So that's how you're going to know really fast. See if we can, nope, no link, even in Japanese. So you're just going to have to get used to it. So Fukusaki, and it's updated March 24th. If you want to sell a house, rent a house, you want to buy a house. So we have Fukusaki number 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat for your benefit and show you where it is. We're going to go to, and no, we're just going to go to that. Maps. So in the red line is where Fukusaki is, and it's northwest of the city of Kobe, and it's just north of Himeji. So your access to the bullet train system would literally take a bus or a car to Himeji, park at the station, and then you're on the bullet train network. So call it 2 hours out of the way. And that's it. Boom. Okay. So some websites do property cards, others don't. We're going to download this. Here's your contact page. And all it basically says is address, location, size. There's nothing here for yeah. I messed up. So let me reopen a tab. You would have to schedule a tour of this facility and get the price. So number 3 is 1.5 million. This this particular municipality doesn't have it. 3 million yen, 5 million yen, urbanization control area, and you also have farmland for sale. So if you wanted a farm in the middle of Japan, you could do it. Urbanized area, geo real estate. They got the listing. So they got a lot of things. You're just north of Himeji. You're not in Himeji proper. So your Costco run is going to take you about 4 or 5 hours. So let's be smart, look at the map, and I'm going to look at Kaku. Oh, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You have the town of Taishi, Tatsuno, Aoi, and Ako. So Akko, let's go back. Did Akko have anything at the top? Yes, we got winners. Let's check out Akko. Okay, so list of district names. These are the neighborhoods. Here's the index of properties, number 77. You're expensive and you're not even finished yet. 8DK, it's a farmhouse with a barn, built in 1956, needs renovation. They got pictures. All right, detached house. They're renting it out. We don't care. Number 98, Nakahito. It's a 5 LDK plus storage, built in 1984. Minor renovation, required. All right, let's look at the appearance. That ain't bad. Entrance. Oh, I love the woodwork. I could work with that. The kitchen. Change the color of the doors will be all right. And Takase Real Estate. Yep, I got it. All right. Woohoo! 2.51 million yen house, 2-story, 5DK, major renovation required. I'm scared. All right. Let's just click a random picture. Frame doesn't look bad from that picture. I can see what they're talking about now. Need to definitely pressure wash. That is not a bad front door at all. I like it. Parking space. Another detached house, 1962. Minor renovation required. Check out this kitchen. Major renovation required. Not gonna work for my wife. I already know better. So, yeah, those are the websites. I can't make this easier, you know, within reason. So, to reiterate, going forward from 2026 on, I don't have any groups unless there's a group that pops up this summer. Um, there will be surveys, there will be questions, and what we will do is that we are playing it out. We're going to go through the preference list, which is number 1 for me, Kansai, number 2, Kyushu, number 3, Ehime Prefecture. Well, the region that has Ehime Prefecture in it, Shikoku, and then places around Tokyo. So for that whole real estate tour, even though my trip will start in Tokyo, Tokyo will be the beginning and the end, depending on when you join the group. So with that, thanks for watching this video. Grateful for you guys for your time. Talk to you later.